Welcome ghouls and goblins back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing off my Edo period style haunted house. I haven't been on here in a while and that's very upsetting for me that I haven't got this video out sooner, but you know what, it's October 3rd, so that's good. And so we're still early in the season. You guys like my new wig? So I have been very busy, but I got to do some fun things along the way, like get my dog groomed, crafts, got a new tattoo. So let's enjoy this video and get on to it. Alright, first of all, I'm going to show you guys my candles. These are like the bleeding ones. They took forever, almost like a third of the candle is gone just to get a little bit of drip out. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it's still cool for my Edo style period like horror theme. And these are like some crow candle holders. We're in my kitchen right now. I just wanted to show off the aesthetic. And then I made my own Zen garden with red sparkly sand. It's like a graveyard. This was really fun to make. And then I've got some, I made those little gravestones, and it says samurai, husband and wife, and eternal, like eternity. So this was really fun, especially with the red sand. That's not what you would usually see in a Zen garden. So I had a lot of fun with this craft. And I got a lot of my inspirations off of Pinterest. I would show you guys all the art, but it's not really my art to show. But I am on Pinterest. If you guys want me to talk more about that, you can leave me a comment and I'll send you to my Pinterest. You can look in my Halloween section of my Pinterest if you guys want any inspiration or to see like some of the things, the photo, the art that did inspire me for this. And there was like animes that contributed to this too, like the old school Inuyasha you're gonna see, and like Demon Slayer kind of esque things. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with crafts, and that's what mainly did take me a while to get this video out, besides all the deep cleaning and stuff like that. And then we're gonna go out to my front door. I seen some people do this, so I wanted to try it for once. I got the little ghosts out there and the little bats. I like them when they sway in the wind. I always do a new art style because I got a marker board for my calendar. So I always do that. I got it labeled. We have a Friday the 13th this year, which is amazing because I was married on Friday the 13th. So it's like a little mini anniversary every time it happens. And then this is the main centerpiece. This is what I strived for. I bought this samurai zombie guy. He's got a sword off of Amazon. He was like $40, but totally worth it. He comes in red and blue. And I wanted to show off all the different lighting and stuff like that. I've got my little wax burner that's like a light, you know, like a paper lantern. I've got these bats on the wall. I've got the little cornfield behind the samurai to give it that aesthetic. At nighttime it looks super cool, especially since the bats cast the shadow, and so do the little spooky trees. And I forgot to show it, but on my husband's office door I have a wall scroll of Jiraiya Sensei from Naruto. So yeah, here's it in all the different kind of lighting that I could get. Try to give you a little bit of a close-up on him. He might be hard to see, it's kind of dark. And all his features are kind of dark. And then the sword on his back is like a magnet, so you can take it off if you want to, especially for storage. So yeah, it did take me a long time, but I really like this theme this year. I was in a Japanese restaurant, I was eating sushi, and I was like, I want to do that this year. Because I don't usually watch those kind of Japanese style horror shows, because it's like too real. It spooks me out, like it creeps me out. So I was like, alright, we're going a little bit far. this year, but I want to attempt it. And then here's my mirror with some spider webs and some blood. I got this like ghost girl kind of trying to put her hand out. She's really hard to see. I wish she was easier to see. But it was from Walmart. I get it. It's cheap, you know. And then I got some new blankets. I got like the protection eye, which is like a blue eye. And then I got like this astrology blanket. I know that's not really Japanese themed, but I thought it was cool and they were on sale. And then I've got my fake food. I've got those Raven candle holders that you saw before in my living room. That blood streak is straight because my husband did it. And the other one you'll see is totally messy because when I went to go tip it, I burnt myself. And then I've got this little thing down here with all my fancy drinks, my Jade Dragon statue, little panel, and my cherry blossoms. And then here's the samurai. He's on a mission to go get the spider geisha. So he's on the lookout. We got my lantern lamps in the living room. And then here's a photo of me and my husband, just like some extras. And then here's my haunted pumpkin. Yep, see, here's the blood that got a little crazy because I burnt myself and I jerked around. And then here's the spider geisha. She took me about like a day. She was difficult. I wanted her body to be showing like the sack. I wanted the sack like above her head. And I tried and tried to get it in place, but it just had to lay flat on her back. So I got some spider webs on her. I've got some little spiders crawling all over her. She's got a drum that reminds me of that scene in Demon Slayer. And then I got some leather and some other like light flowy spider tulle on her sack. So it does cover it up where it attaches and stuff. It's just disappointing that I couldn't really show her sack off too much, which would have been great. But all in all, I'm very happy with it. I even gave her some extra eyes and wispy hair. But yes, the samurai better not approach her. She'll have him for dinner. And then here's the bats and ghosts again. My mom taught me at a very young age how to make those little tissue ghosts, so it's a fun memory. Plus, I learned in Asian culture that they draw whatever faces they want on those little tissue ghosts, hang them outside, and it's for good weather. They hope for good weather for the season. Here's my couch. Got my Enter If You Dare pillow out there. There's my dog before her glow up. And then I found these tiger pillows at Home Goods. And I was like, dude, that's perfect. And then I finally got Emily, my Squishmallow. She's my favorite version of Emily with the candy corn. So I'm so happy about that. And then here's another look at the Zen garden on the coffee table. I've got some books on here. And I put the little Zen garden tools in there too. And then this is my book that I have to read like a page a day of. It's like a bunch of like quotes, like self-help quotes and stuff like that. Things for you to think about in life. So I really like that. I need to get through it. It's like, I don't know how many pages, like 1,000 pages or something. And then we go over to my kitchen table. This was a little bit more tricky because I like the tablecloth. Didn't have the perfect kind of like placemat for it, but it works out. They eat stuff off of leaves sometimes, you know, different cultures and stuff like that. So I was like, that's cool. And then I got the black and gold like plate. It reminded me of Wabi Sabi. another book that I've read where, like, if something broke, like a vase, they would put this gold in between it and repair it, and it would look fancy and good as new. And then I have this Oni mask that I got off of Amazon. He came plain. All of that paint on there, I did. It took me at least a day or two with the drying times and stuff. So he was really fun. I also got that Girl Festival mask from Amazon. I didn't have to paint her. And then the flower arrangements were really fun. And then speaking of flower arrangements, I got that one from Target. And it's like an orchid, but it looks like snakes. And then I got my little black lucky cat with some Gachapon coins as an offering in front of it. And then I got from Amazon again, I got these like big lanterns. They're for like sushi restaurants, so they're just meant for like party or like festival, just like stuff like that. And then I got this, I've never seen one before. It's called a candy corn pumpkin. So I can't wait to take that apart and try to cook it. I've been putting cinnamon sticks in my coffee lately. I'm like, where has this been? Why didn't I know about this sooner? It is a game changer. It changes no matter what flavor you have of your coffee. It's amazing. And then here's just the top of my microwave. I got some cute little salt and pepper shaker. And then here's my curtain. I got this from Marshall's. It's like a graveyard, so that was very cool. I like the colors. Just some simple greens, some flowers, more orchids. There's a bunch of orchids in the house because of this Japanese theme. And then here's the inspiration from Inuyasha. It was like a demon comb. The comb that brushed the dead people's hair took over this girl's body. And she was like the first actual threat to Inuyasha's life. So she almost took him out. So I really like that. I was like, oh my god, that is the scariest, spookiest thing ever. I have to put it in my bathroom. And then these bats were from like a year ago. I think they're from Michael's. And then I love this. I found these eyeballs and these bats at Walmart. So I just put them on my bathroom mirror. And then I've got my spooky soap from Bath and Body Works. And then I got this panda from Michael's, and I just splattered him with blood. I don't think pandas are violent like that, but I just wanted a violent element like that. And then I got my book wax burner, very historical books. And then it took a while to get here. I forget if it was from China or what, but I got one of those door curtains that you go in the middle of. And I've got my wall scrolls. This was an amazing touch that I could actually do that and have that in my house. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye!